I have a question really fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have like a lot of friends who get jealous when guys like other girls' posts, and at least in
When
my
you say friends, you mean female friends or guy friends?
Both female and males. But I think that a lot of my female friends get upset when their boyfriends like other girls' posts.
Okay.
And I understand that perspective, but I think to another extent, though, I don't understand that, like, you know, I like girl and guys post, like both female and males posts. And I don't understand why, like, you know, if it's like looking at somebody in a grocery store, why it's that bad. I've never understood that.
Well, men and women are different. So I would say the issue is I tell guys don't like any girls post on Instagram anyway. Like, you shouldn't be giving free validation out. You know, that just like that's just
And
unacceptable.
also, it leaves a trace. Why give your footprints when you don't have to?
Yeah. So I tell guys anyway, don't like random girls' pictures. That's simp shit, but anyway. And then so that's on the guy side, he's fucking up. And then on the female side, I mean, if you have a serious boyfriend at home, you shouldn't be having, you know, sexy pictures of yourself up all over the internet anyway, if you really truly love and respect your man. I consider, I look at it like when a girl's in a relationship with a guy, a serious relationship, and she has, you know, erotic pictures of herself on the internet, that is cheating. And the reason why is because men and women are different. Women seek attention, men seek sex. And women understand that when I put myself out in a certain way, I'm able to garner attention, which could lead to men, you know, propositioning me for some type of courtship, which is unacceptable.
Yeah, and also just add to that point as well, there's impact. So for example, Instagram has layers. So let's say, for example, I like your picture. Sure. I can see you like my picture and look at your profile. Like if you comment on someone's post, they can see it as well. So for example, if you're dating somebody, right, and let's say you like Mike's picture, Mike may say, cool, just like my picture. Who's this? Open their profile. If you're single, damn, she's pretty hot. DM. So when you like a guy's picture, it's like, hold on, she likes me at my post. Let me look into her and see what's up. So you never know what the angle is there. And then for a guy, it's like she won't really look at his like because she gets many likes. So just a different dynamic there altogether.
I have a question.
Speaking of simps, sorry.
Yeah. Guys, come on over to YouTube, man. We're killing the Twitch stream, Facebook, and Twitter. So come on over to YouTube, guys. Fresh and fit. Sorry, go ahead.
So you said if a girl's posting scandalous pictures of herself in a relationship, that's cheating, right? Yeah. So in that same scenario, if a guy is liking pictures of a girl posting scandalous stuff, but he's in a relationship, is that cheating on his end?
Not really. And the reason why, and I'll explain here in a second. Men don't have nearly the same amount of sexual options that women do. Like, guys can literally go into a club and go, ah! And someone will still have sex with you. If I do that, I could be the most handsome guy in there. I'm going to jail. So they're going to look at me like I'm weird. So men have to do way more to get sexual access than women do. So since it's easier for women to get sexual access, it would make sense from a logical standpoint. It's easier for you to get sex. Therefore, it's also easier for you to break the infidelity threshold as well. Since it's so easy for you to get, it's easier for you to also cheat. If that makes sense. Because men and women are not the same. Men have to be the ones to pursue. Women are the ones that are pursued. So just by putting yourself in a certain light for men to pursue you, I would construe that as like that's cheating.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But if you're liking that picture, aren't you then taking the steps that would initiate taking it further?
Well, though I don't agree with it, I think it's very stupid for men to do that. The likelihood of him actually getting a DM from that girl for liking her picture are slim to none.
Yeah, there's a big gap because, for
realistically
example,
speaking,
if the guy likes the picture, right, that's cool, but there's many likes from different guys. If you like a picture, damn, who's that? So it's a different dynamic from the whole beginning, from not one like for each party. So.
Yeah. The probability that guy will get a follow-up from liking that girl's picture is slim to none.
He got to be verified, a celebrity status, somebody popular for him to even get a response.
Yeah.
From that.
Yeah. Assuming she even sees a notification. So it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know, so anything else?
With that, I think I would change my answer for who gets affected more by social media.
Yeah.
I would say the man now, just based on this conversation, because I think that if they have like all of these like perceptions and like visions of how women should be like sexy and all of that, they're not putting their energy into the woman and they're really missing out on that part. So it affects the relationship on that end.
I mean,
I see a little bit.
I would argue that Instagram hurts women more because they think that they have too many options. Okay. And I think that is a large portion as to why women initiate so many breakups is because they think the grass is greener on the other side. I mean, let's be honest here, ladies. Women want the bigger, better deal. The taller guy, the more money, the more aesthetic guy. And with the internet, there's endless options. It used to be, 50 years ago, you were contained to your geographic area. My neighbor, he's cute, or this guy I went to school with in college is cool. You're limited to that. But nowadays, with Instagram, with the internet, whatever, you're able to connect with someone in Dubai. You're able to connect with someone in New York City, LA. So when women have more options, what we've come to find from looking at the data is they typically tend to go with the higher status men. So a minority of the men are attracting a majority of the girls because men are not the same way as women. Women are, they try to find the optimal male. Men try to find the most females. So when women are given options, guess what happens? Most men lose out, and only a small minority of men have all the chicks.
So why would that hurt the women more than the men?
Because there's not enough of these guys to go around.
Yeah.
So a majority of the women are chasing a fraction of the men, thinking this guy's hitting me up. I can get a relationship with this guy. When in reality, all they get is dick from that guy. So that guy is having sex with her and a bunch of other girls. And if a man has the ability to not settle down or have a polygamous relationship, he's going to do that. Men are only as faithful as their options. So what ends up happening, what feminism has actually done, is it's inadvertently given all the power to the highest status men, because all the girls are chasing that small minority of guys, thinking, well, I can DM him, he's responding to me, I've had sex with him, I think I can retain this guy. No, you can only get sex from him. I think that's a big mistake that a lot of girls make, is they think, I've dated an NFL player before, this is the caliber of man I deserve. No, you fucked an NFL player before, that's the caliber of guy you can fuck, but that might not mean that you can retain that man. Two different things.
Yeah.
But as a woman, I can't live up to the expectations of what social media is out there and all of that content, no matter like what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And just like she said, we're tired. That's why we're leaving. We're tired.
Well, here's the problem, right? You can find a guy that cares about you, takes care of you, might be a leader. However, if he's treating you the right way, some girls are like, you know what? I'm bored. I'm gonna go somewhere else. And they might get from a different guy, got his verified, got his like popular. They go to that guy, but like he said before, he just wants sex. So it's like you're leaving your guy that's taking care of you, cares about you, for just sex. So is it worth it? Not really.
But the same goes for men. You guys are having sex with women for the same reason. You're bored.
No, hold on. Remember, right? We're different.
Okay,
You're a woman, I'm a man.
Okay.
If I go smash a girl, I just gotta bust a nut. If you leave your guy to smash another guy, guess what? It's emotional. It's for a reason, because either you're not satisfied, you're upset, or like, you know what? I want to move on. If I smash another girl on the side, it's like, okay, strange pussy, one night, back to my girl.
But I want a man. I want a man deeper than that. I want a man, not a boy.
I'm sure you want it deeper.
Okay, hold on. Mike, real quick. You've been in the scene, right? Back when you were single, you've been on Instagram. Tell us what you think about the dynamic between DMs with girls from maybe same place you're from, or like, for example, girls out of town. How does that work? Is it like easier to DM a girl and get a response, or like, what do you think?
I mean, it's weird for me because, like, I come from a different era. I seen like guys, my dad, my uncles pull chicks by ignoring them. So I'm like, how the fuck does that work? Because I've seen the thirsty. I got uncles and cousins and brothers and best friends and homies that are just thirsty as fuck. They barely pull. They get pussy, you know what I'm saying? But they don't pull. And I got homies, close ones, relatives that like ignore chicks and they get mad pussy. And I'm like, yo, hold up. There's a disconnect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I've been in the observation field of like, damn, these guys liking posts or DMing chicks or like buying chicks Birkins or taking them to fancy restaurants and flying them private or bringing them here, bringing them there. You know what I'm saying? And then the same guy that's fucking got same dusty ass hoodie on and some fucking Nike socks and flip flops is fucking the same chick that this guy's spending guap on. Which is, it's just weird. It's a weird connotation to take it all in. So I mean, I'm an observationist at heart, so I'm always like sitting back and observing. Like I go to clubs and then you got the guys that dance and pull the bad chicks and doing all that fancy shit, and the same guy that's fucking the baddest bitch is chilling in the back that ain't dancing. You never know he's even there. He sit on a wall. He ain't moving. You would never know he's there, but he's grabbing the baddest chick in the club when the lights come on. He's going home. He's getting pussy.
So I would say, from that summary, less is more.
Exactly.
It's
like the loudest man in the room is the brokest.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same aspect of like the guy that ain't doing the most is getting the most pussy.
What do we say? Don't comment, be mystery.
I had a chick a long time ago. She was like, all the guys I'm fucking, you'd never know I'm fucking them because they don't like my posts and we don't follow each other.
Facts.
And I'm like, damn. I wrote that down in my notebook.
Yeah.
But that's the chick giving me game. She's like, yo, all the guys that I'm talking to, I'm fucking, you never know we're fucking, and they never like my post, they never DMing me, we don't follow each other. And I'm like, bet.
It's so funny. I've heard before as well. A girl told me this. Don't worry about the guys I'm following. Worry about the guys I'm not following.
So yeah. The guys that it's one thing that guys that are good women understand is that women love attention. That's their main currency, and to give it away is volatile. So like if you're gonna go ahead and like random girl shit, she's gonna lose respect for you. So,
You're a fan.
yeah, you're a fan, bro. You can't pedestalize women because they will treat you poorly if you do that. Is what I've come to realize. The woman's got to pedestalize you, if anything. I always argue men have to have the leverage for a relationship to work because women want a superior individual. So you have to demonstrate that through your actions, not necessarily, you being equal. I don't think women want an equal at all. They'll say that bullshit, but they don't want one.